Welcome back, guys. This is the King of Weebs here, and this is what if Naruto had it was an Uchiha Part 3. Last time we left off with Naruto and his team, Shikamaru, Sasuke, and Naruto fighting Kakashi. And I'll say that in the end they all worked together, and the time ran out, but they still passed because Kakashi wanted them to work together. He wanted to see how well they work together. So, of course, Naruto and the rest passed, and yeah, the next day they all came back and they took their mission. Naruto was hoping for a high ranked mission, like maybe a C or B, since there are 3 Sharingan users and a really strong really strong ninja from the Nara, and he's a prodigy, but they only get D ranked. And Naruto is disappointed, but he can't. Beggars can't be choosers. That's what he says, and the he just walks off. And then, like 3 minutes later, while Kakashi tells them a plan on how to get find the cat, Naruto comes back and says, "Here, the cat's here. Let's go. Maybe we can get another one." And Kakashi's like, this kid, pretty strong and fast. Well, that's what I meant, pretty fast. Yeah, so Kakashi was actually really surprised that Naruto was able to find him in just 3 minutes, because he disappeared out of nowhere before he went to the toilet, and he appeared with the cat. So they get another one, and Kakashi this time says, "Let's work as a team, Naruto." And Naruto's like, "What's the point? Like, if we do it quickly, we might get more missions, so we can finish more missions in one day." And Kakashi says it's not the amount of missions, it's about the experience you get from these missions, the teamwork you have to use to find someone. And Naruto understands, like, alright, let's see, let's try. And it worked out really well with Naruto and Shikamaru. They worked really well together. Naruto scared the cat towards sunlight, and Shikamaru was able to use his shadow possession jutsu and stop the cat, while Sasuke tried once and he just got scratched, and he's like, "Sick, I've never been good with cats." And lol, I just saw this comment. Someone's like, "Why are you gay?" Sick. Why am I gay? I'm not gay. Anyways, let's continue. So this happened for the next month, and Naruto has been living with the Nara family for the past month, and he's been training with Shikamaru and his father. And then Shikamaru's dad one day is like, "Hey Naruto, do you want to join our family?" And Naruto's like, "What do you mean, sir?" And because Naruto's really respectful for letting him towards them, since they let him stay at their place for the past month. And Shikamaru's dad, like, "You see, Shikamaru has suggested this to me." Sorry, there was a ambulance or police car, couldn't see. So is that Shikamaru has suggested this to me. You live alone now, right? Don't you? And Naruto's like, "Yeah, why?" And then he's like, "Oh, you see, even I thought of it, and I think you'll be a really good younger brother for someone like Shikamaru, since he finds you, he really enjoys spending time with you, and he feels like you've changed a lot over the past month, since you were gloomy before you came, and now you're really happy with him. So I want to adopt you, Naruto." And Naruto really never had a family, technically. For the past month he did, for the past 2 months technically, but he never really had a father or a mother, so he really didn't know how to act. But without him realizing, he actually started crying, but he didn't realize, because he doesn't know how to feel about this. And he just nods, and Shikamaru's dad's like, "Alright, we'll arrange this with the Hokage. By next week you'll be our son, Naruto." And Shikamaru, his dad, and his mother, of course, come for a hug, and they all hug Naruto. And Naruto's still crying because he doesn't know how to feel about this, but he's really happy inside. And yeah, so Naruto is now part of the Nara clan, well, family, even though he's an Uzumaki. He kept his Uzumaki surname. Wait, Did I give him Naruto Uzumaki, right? Yeah, wait. Yeah. Yes. No, yeah, no. I think I gave him Namikaze. Right? No. I'm confused, guys. I delete the scripts. Anyway, I'll just say Uzumaki, yeah. If I'm wrong, you can correct me and I'll change the next what if I can be asked, because like, it's pretty relevant. It's just the surname. Come on, guys. You can't get angry over me for that. Anyways, so the next month arrives and Naruto and Shikamaru are just finding these missions like a drag and there's no really point of them, and uh, Sasuke wants to test out his strength, how strong he's gotten over this past month, even with his team. Like, he doesn't hate his team, he doesn't hate spending time with them, even though he doesn't. When he does basically missions, he doesn't really mind, because like, his team is actually pretty resilient and they're pretty strong. And even Shikamaru, if Sasuke had to go up against Shikamaru, he knows Shikamaru will give it all his all, and he knows Shikamaru is strong, especially with his jutsu, shadow possession jutsu. It's actually really strong, and yeah. So Sasuke gets pissed off at the Hokage. He's like, Lord Third, why are you not giving us any higher ranked missions? You clearly see that we are more capable than other teams. And this is basically Sasuke acting all cocky, and then Naruto's like, hey Sasuke, you shouldn't act all that cocky. You haven't really been doing much this past month. And Sasuke's like, are you doubting my strength? And Naruto's like, well, we haven't really seen how strong you are. After all, you didn't do too well in the belt test. And Kakashi says, hey guys, don't fight here. Listen, we're all a team, and it depends on the Hokage. If the Hokage feels like giving us a higher ranked mission, he will. But if he feels we're not ready, he won't. So there's no arguing about that. He is the Hokage, and the Hokage is like, true, but it can depend on you too. Do you think they're ready? And Kakashi is like, well, from what I've seen this past month, they're more than capable to do a C ranked mission, maybe even a B, a low, a low difficulty B ranked mission. And then the Hokage is like, alright, I'll give you a B ranked mission, but if you fail this one, you will only get C ranked mission for the next year. And Naruto's like, yeah, sure. I mean, I don't, D rank missions aren't too bad, you know. We still get a bit of money I can save up. And but Naruto, of course, is kind of scared of that, because he wants to make a name out of himself, and of course he wants to get stronger to get revenge on Danzo, you know, because Danzo is still free to do anything right now since the elders trust him. While he's more into spending time with his new family, because he wants to spend time with his mother and father. You know how he never had any parents. Now that he does, he wants to spend more time with them. And yes, Naruto is getting used to the new family thing and that. So Naruto accepts and says, alright, we'll finish this mission. And then Tazuna walks in and he sees all three of them, and he doesn't really comment on them. This time he just says, they look pretty strong. Are you sure I can trust them though? And Naruto's like, and then Sasuke is the more tempered one here, because like, Sasuke wasn't in a good mood anyway, and Naruto just pissed him off more. And then now another person is doubting his strength, because like, he's more prideful, like I said before. Remember, he was trained by Itachi and his father this time. And Sasuke's like, are you another one who doubts my strength? Do you know who I am? I'm part of the Uchiha clan. And Tazuna's like, it doesn't matter what clan you're in, you might still be weak. And Sasuke is getting pretty mad at this, and he's laying out all his bloodlust, and he already got a kunai and is about to blitz Tazuna and kill him there. And right before he did, Naruto's like, Sasuke, move one more time and all your limbs will be cut off. And Shikamaru's like, not this again. And Sasuke like, what do you mean? And then the Hokage's like, Naruto, that's too far. And same as Kakashi's like, yeah, the Hokage's right, you went way too far now. And then Sasuke's like, what's going on? And Shikamaru's like, look around you, Sasuke. And he sees that there are strings at the tied to his arms, his legs, even his neck. He didn't even feel it. And he's like, when did this? And Naruto just smirks and says, you see, you shouldn't really go all out right now, especially in front of the Hokage. You never know. You might be punished for it. They might take your ninja license away. Or maybe I might take your life away. And Naruto is a bit psychopathic here. More like a psycho. But of course he doesn't mean it. And Sasuke's like, how dare you? And then all the strings snap. And then Naruto's like, hey, let's stop fighting. We have a mission to do tomorrow, right? And Shikamaru's like, yeah, true. Sasuke, you two should stop. And then Sasuke's like, why are you only addressing me? And then Shikamaru's like, well, you see, Naruto didn't really try to kill our client, did he? And Sasuke then just shuts up and it's like, pricks. And of course he just listens about the mission, that it's an escorting mission, and he's like, that's not that hard. How do you think we can fail this? And Sasuke is just pissed. He doesn't understand what he's doing right now, and he's not thinking straight. So Naruto's like, Sasuke, you're in an anger state right now. You're not thinking properly. And then Sasuke's like, what do you mean? And Naruto's like, well, you see, who do you think? Don't you think someone could attack us? And don't you think an A rank or maybe even an S rank shinobi could attack us for the bridge builder? What if the bridge builder is lying about this mission? And just saying, Naruto already knows the bridge builder is lying. He can see into his soul. That's how improved Naruto's gotten. And he doesn't really say anything and just winks at the thing, at the bridge builder, and the bridge builder understands that Naruto knows about him lying, but he doesn't really care. And the bridge builder is relieved to have someone like Naruto escorting him, because he can see that Naruto's really strong and he accepted the mission even though it's a lie and it's not a C rank. It can be a B rank or maybe even an A rank mission, since Zabuza will be attacking them. They don't know that though. They think Naruto only expects like a B rank mission, not actually an A rank one. He's not expecting that, but even if he is an A rank, he is prepared. He's more than strong enough to take on one of the Akatsuki members right now. Okay, no, that's too much. He's strong enough to take on Kakashi and beat him if he goes all out using all the power that he has, even the Mangekyo Sharingan and bloodlusted state. But other than that, nah, he cannot beat Kakashi. He will put up a good fight. Maybe Kakashi will have a few broken ribs, and maybe an arm broken, maybe an arm gone. But other than that, Naruto won't be able to beat Kakashi that easily. And if he miraculously is able to actually beat him, because Kakashi is actually really strong. Like, I made Naruto so OP here, but remember, Kakashi is still like the pinnacle of strength that a Jonin can get. Like, Kakashi was like it was like an example of how strong a Jonin could get, and then guy was god tier once he's a fucking 8th gate. But of course, if anyone wanted a good example of how strong a Jonin could get, is the perfect example is Kakashi. Because look, even an Uchiha clan member, unless it's Obito, Kakashi, if it's Obito, Madara, Itachi or Shisui, or maybe what's his name, Madara's brother, I forgot his name. Anyways, unless we're talking about those guys, other than that, and Fugaku, other than that, a Sharingan user doesn't, even if you have the Sharingan, doesn't mean you're going to be the strongest out of all the Jonin. Kakashi had to train hard. He was a prodigy as a kid, even without the Sharingan, and he became a Jonin at the age of how old was he? 13? Yeah, he was 13 because Obito attacked the village at the age of 14. You see how strong he got over just 1 year. You see, Obito, Kakashi are on a whole different level than the other Jonins, while Obito is completely different because like Jesus, even though he lost to Kakashi, but remember Obito had to fight Naruto. He had to fight Kakashi had. So Naruto and Shikamaru now get go home and they get ready. They get ready for the next day. They pack everything up. A few kunais, a few shurikens, a few bandages in case. And Naruto actually decides to tell Shikamaru about the true nature of this mission. And he tells his father as well, his stepdad. He just calls him sir and miss with his mother. But they always say, call us mom and dad. Same as Shikamaru, and Shikamaru's like, yeah, you're my brother now, so like, and Naruto's like, alright, mom, dad. So he tells them about the mission's real nature, and he doesn't wanna. he basically he knew about it, and he doesn't want to tell them because they'll tell Kakashi and the Hokage because they're not gonna let us do it. And Shikamaru's dad's like, you shouldn't do it. We should tell the Hokage. And Naruto's like, no. I don't think you guys know about this, but I'm an Uchiha, and this Shikamaru knew. He just confuses his Shikamaru's dad and mom, and then Naruto shows them, and he explains everything, and says that not only I'm an Uchiha, I'm the fourth Hokage's son as well. If you guys didn't know, well, Shikamaru's dad knew that, but his mom didn't, and and then Shikamaru's mom's like, so you're Kushina's son. Well, Kushina's second son, and Naruto's like, yeah, you're correct, and they console Naruto because like they died on his birthday, so like, and then they realize that Naruto's really strong because he already has the eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, and he's training on using the Susanoo. That's something he doesn't tell anyone, not even the Hokage, not even Kakashi. Only Shikamaru and I believe Choji knows, and Hinata because she was spying on them, and Naruto did go up to her and told her not to tell anyone, and she's like, alright, I won't, I promise. And yeah, so the next day arrives. Naruto and Shikamaru go out, and their mom and dad, they're like, good luck guys, and they're like, we will come back alive, that's for sure. And Naruto and Shikamaru are just talking, and they make plans after they come back. They're like, we should go meet up with the guys again. And the guy, what they mean by guys is basically him, Choji, Kiba, Shino. Those are the guys for now. Of course, Lee and Neji are gonna join, but for now it's just them because they usually hang out together. Of course, Choji as well. So Choji, Kiba, Shino, Shikamaru, and Naruto are in a group of friends. So yeah, and Shikamaru's like, as long as we come back alive, of course. And Naruto's like, yeah, true, you never know what could happen. And then Shikamaru is like, yeah, and ninjas should always be ready to die and ready to fight to the death. And Naruto agrees with that and says, are you ready though? And Shikamaru's like, yeah, of course. I should be asking you. And Naruto's like, you're asking the wrong person. And of course they meet up with Kakashi and Sasuke, and Naruto's like, oh, first time you seeing you here at this time, of course. And Kakashi's like, I didn't get lost in the path of life. And Naruto's like, yeah, sure, maybe finish the book. And Kakashi's like, yeah, I did. And Naruto's like, well, that's good, at least we don't have to wait another 4 hours for you to come. And then like 10 minutes later, at the time that they were meant to meet up, Tazuna arrives and says, are we all ready to go? And Naruto's like, yeah. And then they head out. So of course here Naruto notices the puddle, same as all of them notice it except for Tazuna, even Sasuke, of course, because Sasuke is a lot smarter here. Just saying, he was just tempered back in the office of the Hokage office, and they're all ready. And of course Naruto already knows where they're gonna come from, and since he can sense them. And then Naruto's like, alright, cool, I think we should stop here. And Kakashi's like, why? And then Naruto basically throws a kunai in the woods, and yeah, it actually hits one of the demon brothers in the shoulder, and then Naruto says lightning style, lightning shock, shocking kunai, and basically the kunai paralyzed one of the brothers, and just saying, no, to be honest, he paralyzed both of them, because they both had a chain attached to their wrists to capture people, and since, remember, metal is a conductor of lightning, so the lightning went through the other brother, from the other brother to, from the guy that got hit to the other guy, and they both got electrocuted, and Naruto's like, well, that was easy, and Sasuke was stunned that Naruto, he doesn't know Naruto's an Uchiha, he only thinks it's just a random clan, because he doesn't know about the Uzumaki clan, and Shikamaru was actually surprised with this as well, because he's like, wow, my guy, Naruto felled them from down there and threw it from down there and actually got both of them with one shot. And then Naruto's like, as the old saying goes, or how does the old saying go? Two birds with one stone? And Kakashi laughs at this. Is that, and Naruto's like, did you find that funny? And Kakashi's like, no, because he's never really seen Kakashi smile or laugh or something. And then they just head off, and Naruto's like, yeah, they're going to be paralyzed for a few days. Let's just tie them up in case we take longer, and in case no one finds them. And they tied them up in front of a road, and I'll say that some random shinobis from, let's say, the Rain Village or something, they come out and they're like, oh shit, bounty, free money, and yeah, so yeah, that happened. And then they get to the lake, and of course they cross the lake, and now they are in the mist, you know, where all the mad things happen, where all the I'm joking, I was gonna say a bad word, anyway, I will say bad words. So of course Naruto can feel the overwhelming bloodlust, but he's not really overwhelmed. Shikamaru is a bit overwhelmed, not that much, and Sasuke isn't, just like Naruto, so he's not too overwhelmed, but just a bit, because he wasn't expecting this much bloodlust. He was expecting maybe something after what happened then. And just saying, they still took the mission because Kakashi knows Naruto convinced Kakashi, since he was able to take both of them out with one kunai and one shot, and so like Kakashi's like, yeah, we'll just do it. So of course Kakashi's like, if anyone stronger than them comes out, you guys will not fight, it's me, right? And Naruto's like, yeah, alright. So of course Naruto feels sees with his eye vision, just saying, his Sharingan, even without the Sharingan, his eye vision is good, and he feels the bloodlust. He's a sensory type of ninja, and Naruto's like, everyone duck down, and everyone ducks down. Kakashi makes Tazuna duck, because Tazuna's reaction time is is worse than mine on playing on phone or something, fam. The Retreat will understand that one. Retreat, if you're watching, you will understand that one. So yes, my reaction time is bad in games. So anyway, so Tazuna gets saved by Kakashi, and then Naruto's like, that sword, it's not normal. And Kakashi's like, what do you mean? Because Kakashi really didn't see this sword, he was just ducking down. Naruto saw it. Since he was in the mist, Kakashi really didn't notice it. He didn't have his Sharingan activated yet. And Naruto's like, that sword is one of the seven... seven deadly sins. Wait, guys, wait, one second, guys. I keep getting confused with this. He's like, that's not a normal sword, that's the executioner blade, used by Zabuza, one of the 7 ninja swordsmen of the mist. And Kakashi's like, wait, what? He's an A-rank shinobi. What's he doing after here? And Tarzan's like, Gato probably hired him to kill me. And Naruto's like, don't worry, Tarzan. I'm sure Kakashi Sensei got this. And Kakashi's like, well, he's not, well. And Kakashi's like, well, how would you know? And Naruto's like, I'm sure you have something to show us underneath that mask. And Kakashi shows the Sharingan, since Zabuza up his right before he showed it, and he's like, alright, guys, get behind me. And they start their little scrap. Of course, Kakashi still slips, and Naruto's like, alright, cool. So, Sasuke, Shikamaru, come here. Zabuza's like, I'll give you 1 minute to say your last words, and then I'll kill you all. And Naruto's like, alright, Sasuke, you do a fireball jutsu up in the sky so Shikamaru can get some light so he can use his shadow possession jutsu, and then and then once he's out of the way, I'll go attack him while Kakashi Sensei recovers, and we only have 1 minute to do that. And Sasuke understands it. This time complies because he has a bit of respect for Naruto for being that strong, because he knows how strong Naruto is now. Then he's like, alright. So what happens is that Naruto throws smoke bombs, and then out of nowhere a massive fireball. Just saying, a fireball is gigantic because Sasuke is really strong here, and a massive fireball appears from the smoke, and Zabuza's like, what are they trying to do? And I'm just saying, the fireball cleared out the smoke, and then Shikamaru was on one knee and doing his shadow possession thing, and the shadow possession jutsu, he says shadow possession jutsu complete, and then Zabuza's like, this little brat. And just saying, Shikamaru's shadow possession jutsu is a lot stronger here because he trained with Naruto a lot, so, and he with his father. So Shikamaru actually moves a bit enough for Zabuza to let go of the water prison, which allowed Kakashi to get out, and then Zabuza was able to break it, and then was about to slice Kakashi until Naruto came in with his little sword. Just saying, he did have a little sword, just like Shisui's. He actually uses Shisui's one because it's a way to remember him, and it's pretty much his sword and a picture of Shisui and Naruto, and the eyes of Shisui inside Naruto. Now the only thing Naruto has left of Shisui, and just saying, his eyes, he actually crushed them because he doesn't want anyone to have them. So the eyes that he has are Shisui's, and just saying, the eyes are the same as his ones, since Shisui had blue eyes with the Sharingan. Yeah, the little genetic thing there. So yes, Naruto was able to block Zabuza's attack, and Zabuza's that impressive kid. What else can you do? I'm sure you were the one who came up with that plan. And Naruto's like, thank you for the compliment, but I think you should look to your left. And then Zabuza looked to his left, and then he sees another Naruto, and just saying, Naruto knows the Rasengan, and Naruto basically shoves the Rasengan into Zabuza's face, and Zabuza gets blown back, and then Naruto's like, now it's your turn, Kakashi Sensei. And that's where I'm going to end it off. Yes, a bit of cliffhanger, and just saying, I know I didn't see Naruto didn't learn the Rasengan last part, but it was his training. He trained a lot. So yeah, I'm going to end over here. Please follow me on follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Join my Discord server with just 100 members. Also subscribe to Retreat and Miniman123. I hope you all enjoyed. This was the King of Weebs here, and peace.